young minds. Ready for an adventure in English literature? Welcome to the Eloquent Explorers, where every chapter is a journey and every poem is a story. Let's explore, learn, and grow together. The chapter we are covering today is Coorg, written by Lokesh Abrol, which is the second part of Glimpses of India, prescribed by CBSE for grade 10th in NCERT. Through this video, we are going to cover about the author, background of the story, its setting, detailed summary, important themes, key points to remember, and exam focus. So stay tuned until the very end, for I will tell you what points to focus on for your exams. Let's begin with an introduction to the author. Lokesh Abrol is a travel writer and environmental enthusiast. His writings often explore India's rich cultural heritage and scenic beauty. Abrol's travel essays highlight unique regional lifestyles and the relationship between communities and their environment. He aims to create an appreciation for India's biodiversity and natural resources through his work. His writing style combines factual details with poetic descriptions, engaging readers with vivid imagery. Now, in this story also, we will see all these points being highlighted. For example, in the story, you're going to see that how his writing has explored the rich cultural heritage of Coorg and what is Coorg famous for. Let's now discuss the background of the story so that we can understand the story in deeper details. First, Coorg or Kodagu is a scenic district in Karnataka, known for its coffee plantations, rolling hills, and wildlife. Now, before I proceed, quickly write down in the comments what is the capital of Karnataka. Moving on, the Kodavas, the native community of Coorg, are known for their warrior heritage and are one of the few communities in India with the right to own firearms without a license. So we're going to read in this story about the cultural heritage of Kodavas and what is their heritage and how are they important in the history and in the heritage of India. Many Kodavas have historically served in the Indian Armed Forces, contributing to their reputation for courage and discipline. Coorg is a popular tourist destination, drawing visitors for its natural beauty, adventure sports, and unique culture. The culture, clothing, and customs of the Kodavas set them apart from other South Indian communities, emphasizing pride in their martial and hospitable heritage. So we're going to deeper discuss this in the story, how Coorg is, or what Coorg is popular for, okay? And you will see that it's a very beautiful place and it is famous for its adventure sports and the unique culture that the Kodavas represent. Okay, that is what the different cultural heritage, their martial arts and their hospitable heritage is what distinguishes the Kodavas and the Coorg from the other communities of the South India. The setting, as we all can guess, is Coorg, a beautiful region in Karnataka with rolling hills, coffee plantations, and a rich cultural heritage. The landscape contributes to Coorg's reputation as a serene and adventurous destination. Okay, so we will see that the story throughout is set in Coorg. Of course, it is one of his travel essays. So, Lokesh Abrol has very beautifully and very poetically set the story in Coorg, explaining to us the beautiful details of the sceneries and of the plantations, of the coffee plantation and the rich cultural heritage available in that we can actually witness in Coorg. Let's now discuss the detailed summary. The story Coorg is a descriptive journey into the land of Coorg, also known as Kodagu. Make sure that you put down the important key points in the comments and remember the other name for Coorg is Kodagu, a scenic district in Karnataka. I'm still waiting for the capital of Karnataka. Coorg is depicted as a lush green paradise covered in mist, dotted with coffee plantations and home to a rich variety of wildlife. The author paints a vivid picture of Coorg's natural beauty, portraying it as a place of tranquility and adventure. Through this story, we will see how the author has described the land of Coorg as a scenic district in Karnataka. Okay, the author has depicted in the story that Coorg is a lush green paradise. Why is it lush green? Because it is covered by a lot of plantations, coffee plantations, and a lot of variety of plants over there, due to which there is a lot of fauna. The availability of a lot of flora has led to the availability of a lot of fauna, of a lot of wildlife over there. You will see various kinds of animals that can also be found in Coorg. We have seen in the story that the author has painted a vivid picture of Coorg's natural beauty, because of which he has claimed that the place is one of tranquility, of peace, and of adventure. The landscape gives people a place for various adventurous sports, and the availability of the wide variety of flora and fauna contributes to the tranquility, the calmness, and the peace that people can live in and enjoy. Moving on. The Kudavas, the native community of Coorg, are described as hospitable and courageous people with a long history of valour. Known for their distinct customs, they celebrate a unique culture and are known for their military contributions, with many serving in the Indian Army. The Kudavas follow a martial tradition and are distinct from other communities of South India. They also proudly display ancestral rites and customs, such as wearing traditional attire and following unique family rituals. These descriptions, very important, of the tribal community of Kodabas, the native community of Coorg, it is very important for the exam perspective. And as I just explained in the beginning, as I just mentioned in the beginning, that I will also be telling you what to focus on for your exams. The first thing to focus on is, of course, the community of Coorg, the description of the community of Coorg, and how are they different from the other communities of South India. Okay, so we can see here that the Kodavas are hospitable and they are courageous. They have a long history of valor. What is the meaning of the word valor? The word valor means that the lack of fear, and they are filled with courage, which is why they are distinct. Okay, they are different from other people, and they have a long history of their contribution to the Indian Army as well. A lot of these people from the community have also served in the Indian Army. Okay, and they are hence known, they are very famous for their military contributions. They follow a martial tradition and are distinct from other communities for the reasons I have explained above. Please note that martial traditions are the fighting systems and practices of various cultures and regions, and the Kodavas have their own martial traditions. In the comment box, please make sure to add the names of a few other martial traditions that you can search for. Also very proud of their ancestral rites. Rites are the rituals, the procedures and the processes that people follow, the different procedures and processes that people follow in order to pray to the deities or to the gods. Okay, so they are very proud to display their ancestral rites and customs, and they are also proud of wearing one of the traditional custom, the ancestral custom that they have still followed and they proudly follow is wearing the traditional attire. They also proudly follow unique family rituals. Okay, so this is again another reason why the Kodavas are different from the other communities of South India. So there are two major reasons why the Kodavas are different from the other communities. The first one is that they are very courageous and they have a long history of valor. And the second one is that they proudly show or they proudly display the ancestral rites and customs. And they are proud of their rich culture and heritage. Now let's move to the final part of the story. Finally, the region is ideal for adventure sports including river rafting, trekking and rock climbing, making Coorg a popular tourist destination. The majestic river Kaveri originates in Coorg, adding to its natural appeal. Okay, so a very important river, that is Kaveri, that it originates from the hills in Coorg, and Coorg is known as a popular tourist destination because it, one, provides the scenic beauty that we studied in the first paragraph, and second, because it is ideal. It is a perfect place for adventure sports like river rafting, trekking because it has hills, and rock climbing as well. Okay, now it is also a popular tourist destination because of the hospitality and the different culture and traditions of the Kodavas, who welcome people, and they also proudly show their customs and traditions, which creates an interest in the people, and hence the people visit, thus making it an ideal place as a tourist destination. Let us now discuss the key themes of the story. The first one is the cultural pride and heritage. Here we have seen in the previous paragraphs that Coorg has been portrayed as a land that is rich in culture, with the Kodavas, the native community of the land, proud of their tradition and warrior background and hospitality. Okay, hence the theme of cultural pride and heritage is visible in the story. Second, connection to nature. The scenic description of Coorg emphasizes the region's natural beauty, showing how the people live in harmony with their surroundings. So here we can see that the people live in this beautiful place in Coorg along with the flora and fauna. They haven't disturbed the flora and fauna for their own benefits, hence showing us the connection to nature. The last major key theme of the story is adventure and tourism. Here we see that Coorg is not only rich in culture but also a destination for people who seek adventure. This adds an appealing dimension to its identity. So if people wish to visit Coorg, they know that they are not going there only for the scenic beauty and for the culture and tradition, but also for people who enjoy some adventurous sports. It's a perfect place. Hence the theme of adventure and tourism. Now we are done with the key themes. Let us now move to the key points. The first key theme to remember is the natural beauty and adventure. Coorg is celebrated for its natural landscapes and opportunities for outdoor activities, attracting tourists and adventurers alike. Okay, so you can see that a very important point in this story is that it's not just famous for natural beauty, it is also equally famous and attractive for adventurers, for people who enjoy adventure. So anyone who wishes to just go there and relax, or people who want to indulge in adventures, all of them are equally attracted to the place. Second key point is the Kodava culture, which is very important. The Kodavas are proud of their heritage with a distinct martial culture and deep hospitality. So here we can see that the other key point from the story that we can pick is the culture and the pride in one's culture that the Kodavas feel. Okay, the way the you can say the happiness and the pride that they feel in their culture and their display of their martial traditions, martial culture, and the deep hospitality is another key point that has been highlighted in this story. Finally, the last key point is the historical background. The Kodavas' role in the Indian Army highlights their bravery and contribution to India's defense forces. This point tells us that historical background has also been a major point, a key point from the story that can be highlighted. Alright, now that we are done with the key points and the major themes, it's finally time for the points to focus on for your exams. The main points to focus on for your exams are, first one is the Kodavas' culture, their martial tradition, and Coorg's natural beauty. Questions can arise from the culture and how the culture is an important aspect of the story and or how does it help, or what message does it convey to the readers, could be an important question from there. Then the other point to keep in mind is the key themes that have been discussed in this video thoroughly. A question can arise about the key themes, or maybe some themes could be asked in a twisted manner. For example, they could ask to discuss the connection of the people of the communities or of the Kodavas to the nature in Coorg. And that wraps up today's video. I hope the chapter is now clear and that I have addressed all your questions. If you still have doubts, feel free to drop them in the comments. If you found this video helpful, please share it with anyone else who might benefit. Stay tuned, I'll be uploading the next part soon. Until then, take care and all the best.